All right, y'all. If y'all can see this, I don't know if anybody's even on here yet, so I'm actually going to give it a few seconds before I actually give formal introduction of who and what the hell we're doing here. So let's give it a moment until we can actually see somebody on here, so I can say, "Hey, hi, how are you?" Um, but beyond
Yeah,
that,
I'll
okay. Well, now I have two on here, so at least the two of y'all. What's up? Here we are, back to the PBZ Podcast, the one that's streamed every single Thursday, except a few hiccups here and there. 703 is our little hashtag. Take it with you. Um, of this podcast, and this is an exciting one because we actually have Constantine with us. This is a
I
really
got
good dude that plays for Praetorians. Solid airsoft player. And he
thank you.
is consistent in our comments, no matter whether it's been here or it's been on my channel. He is consistent. He is one of the homies, and y'all can give him a shout out in the messages or in the comments if you want to. Um, I'll get a little rundown with him, some general questions again for a moment. He has been here before, but we're going to get a few of these comments again because there might be some new ones of y'all. But then we're winging it because we ain't got a lot to talk about. It is the end of the year. We are right here on New Year's Eve. So we're about to enter 2022. So we might talk about some of the few same things. May not, may jump around a little bit. I do have one topic that I kind of want to touch in, but it's not like it's something important. But we'll get to that in a minute. But at the moment, Constantine, if I can kind of hand it to you for a moment, who the hell are you? Where do you play? Why do you play airsoft? You know, yada yada yada. Whatever you want to tell me.
Yeah, I play for the Praetorian Airsoft, the team. I usually play at National Airsoft. I've been playing for about 6 years now. I tried it also back in Europe when I used to play over there, and now I love it over here. It's much more fun. I met a lot of good people. I met PBZ guys, uh, a lot of good players, and a lot of challenging players too.
I heard your hesitation on the good players, like trying to give us an outblast with you. I don't even know this answer. How long have you been playing for Platorians?
I've been playing with them for about 3 years, 2 years, something like that. And I met these guys while I was playing airsoft. I was solo guy, just having fun,
Yeah.
enjoying myself. And I just got to know them a little bit better and just fell in love with the sport. And these guys just like, hey, you're part of us now. Come join us every
Yeah.
single Saturday.
Just
So
told you.
every Saturday I was right there playing with them, and I love it.
And y'all are all solid type of dudes, man. I know I speak
Thank
from
you,
all of
thank you.
us that we love y'all's team, man. We vibe out with y'all everywhere we go. I know we met
Oh
y'all
yeah.
in Nashville, and ever since we did and started clicking, kind of ain't
Oh.
unclicked, and it's been pretty exciting. Um,
Hmm.
so, um, not really an elephant or anything like that in the room. Y'all know that we, all right, well, me a lot ties to the group, which is formerly known now as the East Coast Speedsoft Group and no longer East Coast Speed QB Group. Took a poll in it yesterday, just like, hey, what do y'all want to do as a team? Given the general thoughts on Speedsoft and the variety of where that it's a more broader statement when you say Speedsoft, because not everyone directly plays the game of Speed QB as we know it directly,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of Speedy Boys or Speed Softers that play, that are running around with TMs, tracers, dye mask, speed gear, all this stuff, but yet they don't directly play. So it's kind of like a more widening kind of concept. Not to mention, Speed QB is a name brand. So when we think on SpeedQB, not only are we thinking of the direct game because that is what the game is called. That's you can't
Hmm.
kind of pull that away. It's not calling it SpeedQB because it's like that's what we want to call it. No, it's what it's It's what it's called. Like how you. So that was the emphasis of the group. It's never a speed East Coast speed QB like we're branding for them or something like that. It was never
Yeah.
intended in that sort of way. But I think that the name shift does give a lot of variety and widens the field, like I said. But the group has taken a poll, voted more, for the East Coast Speed Soft opposed to Speed QBs. I think it was last time I looked. I think it was like 70 something percent against 20 something percent that voted. Uh, so in the I'm not even looking at the comments at the moment. Nobody's even said anything about it though. But other than that, let me say what's up to y'all real quick. Phil, what's up? Eve Godly says hi back. Um, Pumbaa's in here. Oh, I see you in here. You in here in the own
Yep.
comments. Predator, glad to see you as well, bro. Um, thank y'all for chilling with us. Uh, so what do you think about that? What's your thoughts on that, the two of y'all? You go
I
to
think it's a good approach.
What, the name change?
Yeah, like what? I mean, did it matter to you? Did it anything like that? I mean, not that it's a really big
No, it
deal.
didn't matter to me at all. I mean,
It didn't much to me. But when I posted and before I meant it, I mean, I made the group. I was just trying to really kind of give something to us more of like an emphasis place because there's a ton of groups like there is. There's like a United States one, a Kentucky one, Ohio one, and a lot of them are Milsom based. Um, and there's like you get to like Polar Star one, but that's more of like a techie thing where people are asking questions about their, you know. So I was thinking like, hey, why not have something where people can just like blast speed QB stuff or not or your speed stuff,
Mhm.
gears, photos, videos, questions, vibing with each other kind of thing. So I was like, that'd be good to kind of have it. That's why I was like, I didn't want to dictate it and just change the damn name, And everybody like, well, what is this? Why'd you change the name? So, but I think it was a good move to change the name. So I mean, it's just a Facebook group. It ain't like it's some major shift in airsoft or anything, but it's something that well we involved with. So how a way we vibe with other people, which is
Yep.
growing pretty quick. Over 600 something people in there now. It's really exciting. Um, but hell with Facebook. Let's see Delilah
yeah.
sitting behind you. I know. I see her. She over there winking
Uh,
at me. I see her. And real quick, y'all, I've
this
held this
this bad boy.
gun. This thing is uber light. Like it's super.
Like
You would think it's
that,
polymer.
that's how I hold it.
Yeah, you would literally think
That's
it's
how I like to
polymer.
hold
The whole thing.
it.
What do you got going on
Yeah,
in
it's
it? What's in it?
well, it's a jack in it. That's what I got. I got I can't remember this one, the orange one. Can't remember what that one is.
It's
But
Max, but I don't remember the name
yeah,
with it.
yeah, it's the Max Pro. My bad, Max Pro. I got that. I got the bowl barrel in it for the BBs, and that's pretty much it. Just
What
normal
is
airsoft
it?
gun.
What is it originally? Like, what is the brand of the gun?
The base.
I can't remember what it was. I think it was a G&G. They
G&G.
made one, and they had it at Nashville Airsoft, and I bought it from them. And I had most of the parts at the house just sitting around, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take the jack out of one of the guns I have. I'm gonna drop it in this one and see what's going on. And I fell in love with it. And this one has been my baby ever since. I will not sell this gun, not even if somebody gives me big amount of money. This is my baby.
Everything
Never
has a
giving that
price.
away. Oh yeah, yeah. But this one is sentimental.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Everybody got. Well, I guess most of us got that kind of one gun.
Oh yeah.
What my first G&G, James has it now, and because I switched over to the ARP9, and I was happy I went over to ARP9, and then I gave him that one, and once I did, I was kind of like sad face, just like That's my old one. That's where it all started. Was that thing? Um, ran it as an AEG and then had it upgraded, and I didn't know nothing about nothing at first, and had the a little tighten in it for a
Yeah.
little while and stuff, and then I had it. It failed on me, so that's when I just borrowed Danny's HPA, which was an ARP9 with a drum mag
I
and a
got you.
jack, and then once I man, it opened up new doors. The next thing I know, I had a jack the next week. I was all over it,
I got you.
and still rock jack now. I love the jacks. Super cool ones.
I'll show you my very first gun that I bought. Hold on. I have to turn the camera on for a little bit. So I can grab it. 'Cause it's sitting right on top of it.
Yeah, right behind it. Oh, that one. That's your
It
very
was
first
the
one?
4.3. Yep. My very first one was a 4.3. And I upgraded so much that it's my baby. Never getting rid of this one.
Man, we have a community TM one that's been bouncing back and forth between me and one of my teammates. Um, I like TMs. I do. I like pistols. But I just don't play with them like that. Like I was thinking about it when we went down to Shot Zone not long ago. I had it and had it prepared and everything. Took it with me and never even touched it the entire time. It's because I like playing with a rifle, man. I like playing my own
Yeah.
gun, that gun, the rifle. Um,
Mhm.
so it's just kind of nice.
Well, next time when you come to National Airsoft, I'm gonna let you take Delilah for a run.
Oh, I would
Just
love
for the heck
to.
of it.
I would love
Oh, I'm jealous.
Because
to.
I'm
I
jealous.
know Mason wants to. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let all you guys try it at least one round.
We will pimp her out all the way through the team.
Just don't break her, please. Just don't break her.
Well, we break it, we
Well,
buy it. Well, not buy it, but we replace the part at least. Like you can't ever
That's
trust
fine.
us really because we always have a gun failure anytime we're in Nashville.
Yes.
Dang.
It never fails.
Well, I
Never
know one
fails.
person not to give it to, Leo, because I know he's gonna break it.
That's possible through Leo for sure. It's
There's
definitely
a high percentage.
yeah. There's here. Well, I don't. There's I think most of the guys that are even in this have already seen it just because I posted a picture of it for a moment. But somebody may watch this later on. So this is a little project that I'm actually gonna do more on my channel for my little AEG. I'm super excited about this thing. The G&G SRS with a little stubby stock, super little cool gun. But I got some upgrades for it today, so I'm gonna try to work on it tonight. And I've heard a lot of good things, and I was talking about it on my cast, but I'm gonna say it on this one too. I could be saying this completely wrong, but saying Perun doesn't sound correct. Perun
It's
sounds
Perun.
more the way it looks. So I don't know if I'm saying that shit correctly. I could be saying it completely wrong. But I got this one for the moment. It's the ETU plus plus. So hopefully this one is pretty dope. From what I watched on it, this is one of the plug and play kind of ones that you just plug your MOSFET in, and you don't have to put it in your trigger board or nothing. You can do it, just basically with anything with the connectors. So that, some 13.1, some shims, new spring, all that stuff. So I'm super pumped about playing with it because I've thrown some major shade at AEGs over time because they're just like it was something about the sound and what was going on with it just kind of just didn't get me too much. I'm just like, man, I like HPA so much better. But I was saying it earlier. I was telling teammate Leo, I kind of got to a point of I knew everything I needed to know with the engines, the HPA engines and whatnot. Like, man, I can tear these things in, out, do all kinds of stuff with them, no time. And the, the Euros, they come out, and I was like, that's a little different, learning all these things and stuff. But the AEG challenges me to learn, and I like learning more stuff because I feel like I was at I'm not gonna say a height of, of knowledge because I'm so much stuff I need to learn, but to what I needed to know, you know what I'm saying, and what was referenced to, I was like kind of burned out on that. So I was like, man, I want to learn more stuff, and it was the wanting to learn more than anything that started motivating me to like I just want to do an HPA engine or HPA engine HPA not HPA AEG shoot. It's been a long day.
He
More or
can't even
less to
say it.
build it and just kind of go from there. So doing all my little homework, the 13-1 seemed like a good little option. I think DSG was too much to dive off into at first. I could put them together. I mean, I got that one working, like it shoots, doing all that stuff. But now I'm trying to learn the little things like shimming, getting the shims on point, making them faster. What gears are good? The AOE. I know how to do all that at the moment, but just sitting there learning that stuff it's fun. And it's not my primary gun. That's what's cool. Is it's like if I break something or something's not working, I don't have to freak out and like I can't play airsoft because this is my only gun, and it's not. It's like that's my backup. Like plus
That's your backup
failure.
for your backup.
Like I said a minute ago, we always have gun failure at. Okay, I've yet to have a major failure in Nashville. I've had little failures where I'm shooting all over the place, like the barrel or my bucking went bad or something like that, but never engine failure or power failure or something like that. But I do, that's kind of with that too. It kind of like, man, I can use that. I want it to shoot fast, shoot accurately, do all those sorts of things. So if I have to pick it up in round 2, my Polar Star went down, no hesitation, pick it up and play with it, kind of thing. A good backup. Plus just an overall gun. But I know Predator's got a boss little AEG, and I'm gonna have him on Coffee and Airsoft with me next Monday. He's gonna be on with me.
Nice.
So maybe I can get him to show us that gun. It's gonna be pretty exciting.
Well, the one that shoots very silently.
Dude, it's the quietest AEG I've ever. I'm not even gonna say. I don't even want to say the quietest one I've ever heard, because you can't hear it. Like it's that good. You can hear it. I'm not. It's not like a 0 decimal level, but it doesn't seem like an HP or an AEG at all. It's like it's just quiet. Normally you would hear the thump of a piston hitting a cylinder head, or the whines of an engine, or the gear or something like that. Even if you have it nicely shimmed, you can still hear. Just not scratching like that. A good shimmed engine.
Yeah.
Motor, gears. I don't want to say engine. But it's a super
Who
cool
knows
gun.
what he did to it?
What is it?
Who knows what he did to it? He's probably got his own secrets, that he doesn't want to tell us. Only when you work on yours.
Everybody's got their secrets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
I remember you saying one time in one of the podcasts that you want to have a good AG and a good HPA. The HPA, you already have that down, but you just need a good AG.
Yeah.
If they have 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, and I want to build it enough where it's like I said, my Polar Star is my go-to gun no matter what. I love it. I put a lot into it. It's my baby for real. But I want an AEG, like I want it to feel close to what I'd be shooting with my Polar Star, if that makes sense. Like I'm wanting speed because I can shoot fast in mine, I shoot accurately in mine, kind of thing, and it's small, it's compact, so it's like about where I'm gonna grab my gun and I'm like, do I want to play with my AEG? Just even that little like should and not like just like dead no, just like no. The hell with that thing. I'm gonna play with the Polar Star, but almost that like drag, like I might want to play with it. And I think this MOSFET and the gears and all that stuff when I get done with it is gonna be a gun like that where I want to shoot it. I mean Bobby's got one, this same MOSFET, 13-1s, things like that, and his is fast. I mean that's what he plays tournaments with, and it's a fast gun. For an AEG.
Yeah, we have Jason from our team. He I think it's an AK that he's got for the mags, and that gun shoots amazing. He's got that sucker decked out, and it's a very beautiful gun too. and I haven't got to play with it yet. He hasn't let me. He wanted to let me, but then I was like, nah, should have done
Yeah, not so
it. But
much.
it's
I get
it's a
that.
beautiful gun, from what I heard.
I get that. So what is the one that you got right behind back there?
Oh, behind Delilah.
Yeah, behind Delilah.
This this right here. This is my Chris Vector that got from E-Bike. It was about 4 years ago. I got it. They sent me a coupon for $100, and then at Black Friday they dropped it another 100. So pretty much I got this sucker for $100 from E-Bike. I was so happy that I got it.
Have you done anything to it? Is it just stock?
It's still stock. I haven't changed anything on it. Not even. I just added. I just bought this, and I can put my battery in. It can have more space. But that's kind of it. And I have a drum mag for it, so I can use it. But I also did this to it because in these the barrels are very small. So I decided to add a little bit more to it. So my barrel is like that long, and I cannot run a tracer unit with it. But I love it though. It shoots very accurately.
It looks
It's
really
one of
good.
my.
It's different. Um,
Oh yeah,
it's
it's one of my
definitely
favorites.
which different's good when it comes to airsoft. I mean, we've seen all kinds of crazy little builds.
It's not
Well,
just
we
another
actually have a
M4.
guy over here at Airsoft that he's got a Chris Vector, and he I don't know how much money he's got in that sucker, but he got it fully decked out, from what I heard, and it shoots awesome too.
Yeah, they Speaking of, you said something about AK earlier. One of our teammates, Jacob, got an AK, and he was playing with it last week, and he said right out of the box, man, that thing was shooting beams. AKs are too
Yeah.
big
Well,
for me. Like I just can't. They're
Mhm.
they're cool, man. They're cool. The closest thing I think I could get to it is definitely the Ronin
Mhm.
47, the hybrid.
Mhm.
That thing is that's gorgeous. Like it is a gorgeous looking
Yeah.
gun.
I think that's what Jason got. The Ronin.
The Ronin,
But
it is
yeah, with the
gorgeous.
AK mags. And yes, it is. That's probably gonna be my next AAG gun that I'm going to buy because that's been winking on me for the longest. And I'm like, yeah, I want that gun.
Yeah, they just look gorgeous. I like them. I like them a lot. I'd like to have
And
one,
they
but
shoot amazing out of the box too.
yeah, I seen Demo had one he posted that he had, and it looked good. It made you want to go
Mm-hmm.
make poor financial decisions right then.
Right then and then.
They're good about making those cow posts.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. I've been known to do it several times out of nowhere.
I'm right there with you. I got way too many hobbies that I need to be careful with. Airsoft is just one of them.
Yeah, I feel that. All my hobbies are expensive.
Right?
Yeah, so
You're like, oh,
I'm not,
I'm gonna have another
I can't
hobby.
find anything that's cheap.
I don't even have I don't have any other hobby like this, but I don't know. Now in reality, airsoft is a hobby. I agree with that, but um, man, it is. I'm gonna say it's gonna start. I feel like hobby doesn't put enough emphasis to it. Um, at least for me, it doesn't feel like it. Like it feels more than that. Like when I wake up and all through the day, I talk to people that talk about airsoft. Yeah, we talk about other stuff, things like that. You know, I can always reach out to
Hmm.
one of the homies or teammates, but like if I have something else going on, it's not airsoft. You know what I mean? Just kind of lean on one of my dudes. Um, but my entire kind of, which I like it, and I'm trying to do that. Like my entire life kind of revolves around airsoft. Whether it's trying to do things with reaching out to people, talking to other people from other fields, trying to go to fields, trying to do something with a channel, trying to do something with this. Like, if I stepped out of airsoft and was like, hey, Steve's not going to play anymore, I just backed up, I wouldn't know
Mm-hmm.
what to do with myself. Like, I just
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't. Like, and is that a bad thing? I wouldn't say. I mean, it gives me. I'm. But as a I mean, I ain't trying to sound like a damn Oprah Winfrey show over here, but I'm gonna say, like, genuinely, I'm happy with my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that I'm involved with
Yeah.
airsoft. I got just even outside of airsoft, like, I got a beautiful family. I got a good job. I play airsoft. Like, I got homies. You know, like, I met a lot of friends in airsoft. Before I started
Oh
playing, I
yeah.
was more of just kind of, kind of solo. Like, I'd go to work, come home, and kind of just not really do anything, other than just, be dad. But that's I don't get no credit for that. That's just what you do as a dad. You know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah.
beyond that, it's just like it kind of gave me a little bit more purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because I like talking about it, I like doing stuff. Like, I plan to, as the moment, I mean, my mind could change one day, but as the moment, I'm still committed to 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to continue to play. Um, I put little memes and stuff on Facebook. You got like financial decision or finances. This, that, all that. Fill in the blank behind you. But it's like airsoft. You give it a hug because airsoft is it's cool as shit. It's the coolest sport in the world. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
argue with you all day
Like
long,
what?
all day in every aspect. It is
Mm-hmm.
the coolest sport in the world. But beyond that, just I know others can relate. Is going to play airsoft. I don't think about anything but airsoft. I'm looking for the opponent and I'm gonna shoot him before he shoots me.
Yes.
Like that, I
Yes.
don't. I forget I have a wife, kids. I don't want that to sound bad in a bad way, but no, I'm trying. I'm forgetting about them for a minute. This is like it's kind of like a drug,
Part of you now.
Yeah, it's just and that it does that for me, just going and playing, and I like that a lot, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm not the only one that has that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a, I don't know.
It's a getaway.
It is. It's a getaway.
Oh
It's a good drug. Like, it's addicting. It's very
It's
addicting.
still a expensive drug.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't. I said that to my wife one time. Like, man, I couldn't be a drug addict too. I cannot afford both. Like, to play airsoft and be a drug addict. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't be an alcoholic. I can't do anything. Like, so much money I put into airsoft. Well, I don't spend as much as some people do. Some people spend a
Oh
lot
no.
of money, like a lot of money, and it's usually on pointless shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's all it is, on pointless stuff. Like, why do you even need that? Like legit. Like, I don't get.
Some
Why
of
you
them I
need
think
that.
they do it just to flex.
Yeah, it might be a flex a
Yeah.
little bit there. But I'm like, dude, I mean, I do little things. It's like, I mean, I have a bucking in my Polar Star, and I got a new one, like, right here that Rick sent me. Like, I didn't even pay for this. Like, he was, the kindness of the heart. He's like, hey, man, I got extra bucking. I'll just mail it to you. I'm like, bet. Um, like, I'll take.
Do
I'm
it.
gonna
I dare
take my
you.
old one out of my Polar Star and, like, put it in my AEG. Like, I don't need to go buy another. Just like, there's certain things I can take parts off other stuff and put it on there. Like, I don't have to buy everything. Like, that's stupid. I got a box full of shit now that I'm not gonna use. Um, but I like buying new parts and stuff, like things I'm gonna do. I've spent a lot of money on my Polar Star, a lot over time, um, but it's
You
worth it to
spend
me.
money to increase the quality on it. Not only the quality, but for you to be able to shoot better with it. Because if you just have a gun that you think, oh, it's the best one, with the time it will increase better if you
Hmm.
add better parts to it.
Yeah.
So that's also one of the things about airsoft guns. Like, of course, you can buy a real gun and go shoot it at the range. But us with airsoft guns, we just take them, we modify them, we'll make them look better we give them cool paint jobs like Double Tap did. Um, different things, and it's just amazing what we can do with airsoft too. Because me, I can just take this Chris Vector to a buddy of mine, and I'd be like, "Hey, just put a cool paint job on it,"
Mm-hmm.
and he can do that for me. But I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is
Mm-hmm.
because I love the way it looks." You know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's I don't. I haven't had one that I haven't touched yet. I mean, I over the summer I bought a. As soon as I bought it, I bought the Battleship Gray ARP9. I never even shot it as an AEG, but I bought it specifically with a Redline N7 Milsim. Never
Mm-hmm.
shot it as AEG, but teammate Spiffy immediately he's just like he wanted to put it together. So right out there on the the picnic table, he put it together, and it didn't really bother me too much. To hey, I just bought this damn near $300 gun and put an engine in it, and never even shot as an AG. I mean, and that's not even the suggestion I give a lot of people. Like I did the opposite of what I would normally suggest. Like if you buy an AEG, unless you're just, I mean, I don't know, like Brady or somebody like on my team, if they bought one, I'd be like, slap an engine in it, like because they all, they're already doing that anyways. So, but like
Mm-hmm.
a new guy or something like that, I'm like, man, just play it as an AEG. Just maybe update your bucking, hop up, barrel, your
Mm-hmm.
external stuff outside the gearbox first, and if it's got a MOSFET, put 11-1 in it, kind of thing, and just shoot that damn thing until something
Yeah,
breaks.
like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then do
like
it. Like, go ahead, Brady.
like our team SSG1 we got. I mean, that thing only has like a few upgrades, and I used it in that last tournament, and it did great.
Yeah,
I didn't really need a HPA, but
agreed.
I wish I had my HPA. But I mean, it didn't. I had no issues using that thing.
Yeah, they. I mean, often right at the gate, most AEGs these days. I mean, now granted, I'm prone to. I think it depends on the commitment of the individual. You know, do I think you should buy an ASL or a G&G? Go with a G&G,
GNG.
bro. Like if you're gonna go in, like the G&G is the better of the two options. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least your higher grade ones win with a V2 or V3. Um, but or I said V3, V2s. But you got like your lower grade guns. They'll do the job, but don't expect them to
Mm-hmm.
go as far as you really want. I mean, it's like comparing a Honda, a 88 Honda to a Ferrari kind of thing. Like you have your in betweens and you have your bottoms and your. I mean, you go to Academy and buy a $70 M4. Don't expect that thing to keep up. But play it.
Oh yeah.
Play it. But it probably will break a lot faster. It's not going to shoot as fast. It's not going to do all the same things. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess I would kind of compare too is I don't. There's a term that people often say, and I can't think of it. It's only because I'm trying to say something about it. Uh, the idea of the more you put into your gun, the better you play. Now that does not always
Oh.
apply. It
Pay to
doesn't.
win.
Yeah, play to win. Or yeah, pay to win. In a sense. Now I agree that the more money you put in your gun can help. I do agree with that. Opposed to you get your standard AEG and you try to spam your trigger. Opposed to this guy that's next to you, it's like a fully tuned trigger and stuff. He's rocking this thing out and so on and so forth. But just because you buy a $2,000 monk custom does not make you a beast on the field. I mean, you can get shot all up just like
Yeah.
anyone else. But I agree that little upgrades do help a play style and things like that. I mean, we all upgrade guns.
Yeah.
Why? Because we want them to shoot better. We want them to do things better. And does it help? Yeah, hell yeah, it does. But that doesn't make you a better player just to have a better gun. If that, there's a balance to
Well,
that kind of thing.
mm-hmm. If and also when you're trying to be a good player, you also got to call your heads, be respectful to others, and all that. Because pretty much this game of airsoft is all about respecting each other and shooting each other with BBs.
Yeah.
But you also have to have respect for one another. You know, like if somebody gets pissed off, don't go over there, grab his gun, and throw it on the floor or something. Because probably that gun costs like $1,000 that person got in, and you know you probably have a rent gun or a gun that you bought for like $120, and you're trying to play with it, but yours doesn't have the same performance as that one. But might as well be respectful, you know, to each other.
I agree, and we can all get competitive. Sometimes there's times that people irritate me, but it usually stays on the field. If I say something to myself or a teammate, it usually stays there. It does not go beyond that point, and try to being respectful to everyone. I've met a few people that just kind of get pissed off and scream and do stuff like this. It's like, dude, calm down. Like, calm down.
It's airsoft.
It's airsoft when it boils down to it. But there can be things that irritate me. If there's, spent the last little while and just nobody's legitly like, we've all had people that just won't call stuff and it irritates us. You're just like, dude, these BBs aren't cheap. Yeah. I'm having to focus all my time on you. You're not calling this, but then you're shooting back at me. And I'm trying to be honorable to, as soon as you hit me, I'm walking back to spawn. So I'm doing it several times. And that's extremely irritating when people just don't call stuff. But I get that some people don't feel it, If this guy's running, he's got a full, chest rig on. He's got all these, I'm exaggerating, but 16, M4 mags out, all this gear on, it's a metal plate, and just like you shoot him in the chest on his way running. Bruh, he didn't feel that, homie. Like, he had no clue you shot him.
That's when you go for a headshot.
Yeah, go for a headshot or something. I've
but make sure he's got full-on face mask. It's much better than getting shot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Face mask.
Or I've shot people's atom packs before that didn't feel it. You usually hear it, like I've had mine shot and I'm like, it's a distinct sound, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I've shot people's and they not feel it. And you don't get mad about that. Just like, why aren't you calling your shit, Bruh, just common sense tells you he didn't feel that, bro. Like, there's no way.
Hit him again.
So trying to shoot for sensitive parts, shoot for a hip, or a side or something like that if you have the option. Face shots are always great. Headshots they're part of airsoft. I will shoot you in the head if I have the option. And it's most of the time when I shoot people because we're peeking out from something, so generally it's going to be your face, your shoulder, your elbow, your hand, the majority of the time. But I'll shoot you in the face quick. I mean, a kid, with just goggles, I'm not going to try to shoot him in the mouth. But if I accidentally did, it's nothing. I didn't mean to. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't mean to.
It was not personal.
Yeah, it's nothing personal, bro. Like, are you all right? Like, but nothing, I didn't mean to. Like, I'm not going to mag dump some 10-year-old, like.
Yeah.
I've been restrainful at ACS before with kids. We got kids out there, and if I walk in the hospital and I'm playing against Brady, teammate to teammate, the rules are on the field is M4. You have a 10-foot minimum engagement. If I'm 5 foot from Brady, we're both going to shoot each other. We're going to shoot each other. We do not care about the minimum engagement because I'm okay with that. But shooting, like a rental or a kid or something like that, I'm going to apply the 10 foot, you know what I'm saying? But some people I won't. Because I'd be kind of... Yeah, if Brady walked in and was going to shoot me, he spooked me or something and just hit me with a bang bang, it's kind of like, bro, you should have shot me, dude. Like, I would have shot you, but I know he's going to shoot me because I'm going to shoot his ass. But yeah, shooting a kid or something like that. I mean, because we don't want to give, especially the rentals.
Oh yeah, we want them to come back, to sport, and if they come back, it's not just good for us. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not just for us, but also for our fields.
Yeah.
Because they come back, the fields get money in. They can improve. They can get better guns, gear, and all that. And probably kids will buy their guns straight from over there, from from the field. You never know.
Yeah, it's part of growing the culture and stuff. I mean, some people I've had rentals, bro, that I have, and I know they generally don't mean it sometimes, or just I think when you have new guys, they don't until somebody half mag dumps on you. You don't know what that's like when you do it to somebody else, like until it's happened to you, and then you kind of learn to like that hurts. You know what I mean? Like, but man, we see it a lot at ACS, man. Like a lot of them guys will just come out there and just hit a full auto button. They love it. You hear it almost before every game. Can we use full auto? We know what time it is. They're gonna go out there and they got a high kappa. They're rolling this thing just like an LMG. It's pretty entertaining to watch, especially when they're right next to you on a team and he's just dumping. It's like, damn, bro, like, shit, you ain't gonna have no BBs in a minute. And the only mag
that's just like at National Airsoft when they have only for people that have like passes, or one that are actually got their own guns and they know what they're doing, and we pretty much restrain each other every now and then. But when it's only for advanced players, like after 5 o'clock, when it's only advanced players, sometimes we're allowed to go full auto.
Yeah.
They say, okay, you guys go full auto, and you just hear, bah, bah, bah. That's all you hear the entire time, and it's funny. I've done it one time, and I took Delata for a spin, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this ever again. Because I was coming around the corner, I just poked my head, I just see like 20 BB just flying past me. I'm like, nope, I'm back to spawn. I'm back to spawn.
Here. I'm ducking.
I had like all EPM ones, all 5 of them filled up, and I'm like, I don't know how my air's gonna hold up, but I'm going for it.
Max is in the comments. He said something about ACS too. There's a lot of guys that full auto.
Oh yeah.
But he said they dry fire so bad, dude. That's a true statement, dude. Last week I heard one as I was passing, and he ran out of. It was clear. You can tell the difference when you're actually shooting something, and when it's a different sound entirely. And he ran out. He was at hospital, and he was shooting out of it. And just starts full out. I don't know. He didn't check his mag, whatever the case might have been. But you could just hear the dry fire. Like, how do you not see the BBs coming out, bro? Like, but he wasn't shooting anything. And I just took off running. But I just kind of laughed to myself as I was running. Just like, that dude's not killing anyone. But that's just,
at least he wasn't going
of it. Like, that's just a learning experience,
Oh, yeah.
In his head, he was on kill streak.
Yeah,
bro.
he was Rambo, like with.
He was having that juggernaut suit and freaking airstrike and all that.
Yeah,
he was going full Call of Duty on you guys.
Yeah, it was funny though. I thought it was entertaining.
That's awesome.
And new guys are usually they're entertaining to watch too, because a lot of them got some balls on them. You know what I mean? They'll run right out there. And it's just like I don't think that they realize how many people are looking down a barrel at them sometimes, and they just go for it. We all go for it too, but we anticipate on getting shot. We're like, I'm about to die, but I'm gonna go for it and see if I can take somebody out.
We know we're gonna get full autoed. We're like,
yeah,
right,
we know what time it is. They run out there clueless. And I mean, some games I don't want to say honorary, but we've learned. Say like when we play breach. It's all attacking, and everyone's, we run to attack. We're not saying on attack instead of defend part. A lot of the times, as soon as it starts, a lot of us will stay back. We won't run at first. We'll just stay back and let everyone else run, start getting shot. Really, we can tell where everybody's at that point. Not to mention, or let them stay ahead to kind of get distracted. Is it kind of honorary? Maybe. But we just kind of learned, as experience, just let somebody else in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Let it go for the kill.
Yeah, it's not like it's dishonorable. Like you're taking a bullet for somebody. He's not really dying for you. He's gonna go back spawn and go back out there. It gives you the heads up of where the
feeling the way everything works.
So yeah, there's a, and I guess that kind of touches a little bit on strategies and stuff, man. I mean, we have,
Hmm.
um, I mean, if we're playing outdoor, we usually roll as a group pretty close, depending on the
Hmm.
objective, and then sometimes we just scatter, but we're usually buddied up pretty close to each other.
Hmm.
Uh, but strategy, it means a lot. Like when you got teammates to play with, which
Hmm.
direction should I go? You want to do this? Are you going here? I'm gonna go here, like kind of thing. Um, so everyone knows where each other's at, and that kind of ride as a unit. When we play, the more CQB, the only CQB kind of even emphasis that we have would be Chinatown. It's a biggest building out there, at least wide,
Hmm.
and there's some rooms to it. So if we go in the room, that's where tactics and things like that kind of really do kind of come in point, because you're like, I'm about to breach the door, but Brady's watching right. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak left, peek that corner,
Yeah.
and we move as a unit to try to get through there and survive. Watching each corner. If I'm gonna enter one room, he's watching down the hallway or something like that, so I can. He's already gonna drop them if they come out while my back is turned. Um, those things are important. Uh,
Oh yeah.
I mean, they really are. Some people are really good at that stuff. But
Hmm.
and that's what I like. That's it. That's something that's kind of cool about Milsom, at least from what I've seen.
Hmm. Yeah. Me. Every time
Exactly,
you
do it
guys come
right.
to, yeah. Every time you guys come to Nashville Airsoft, I want to have the Dino suit with me so we can play the Dino game. But I forget it every single time, and I hate it too because I'm having so much fun. Me with two swords, just going after people, just smacking them with it. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure you guys seen the videos that Pulsan Pumbaa and Houdini made. They're hilarious. It's fun to do. That's for sure.
Big Worm Lips, you're very welcome. I know that comment's addressed to me where you said you thank you for helping me with your trigger question. No problem, buddy. I seen your last comment and I haven't responded yet. I was busy and then I got on here, but I haven't forgot about you on there. I'll have any more questions you have. I'll try to answer them. Um, but yeah, man, I think you're gonna have a blast at shot. Oh, damn it! I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that to you.
He's not going,
It's
man.
okay. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry, bro.
It's
Like I feel like
alright.
I just laid a piece of hot coal on you, man. Like I didn't mean to do that. Like I
Oh
just
no, it's okay.
it feels like you're going. You know what I mean? Just because like every time I think of your
He's
My
gonna
team,
be
my
there in
boys are
spirit.
going for me. My boys are going for me.
they are, and I'm sure they're gonna represent you strong too. They're gonna give it. They're gonna give it hell.
Uh,
They're gonna.
pretty
I have
much.
no doubt they're about to be one of the top teams walking into this. I
Oh
have no
yeah,
doubt.
like the people that are going, they're amazing team players, and knowing that, but I like playing with these guys. Every time we get on the field, we know pretty much where everybody's going. Sometimes we just stay in a group, and when we stay in a group, it's like we all go in same location, but we pretty much make a wall, and
Yeah.
nobody can pass that. And it's fun to play with them because I got shot. We just go back and forth, running back and forth like a bunch of ants, and we go back to our positions or something. But it's fun. It's fun playing with them. And you know, BQB when we were playing, they were cheering for us. We were cheering for each other, and when we were playing against each other, it was even more fun because we actually wanted to shoot our own teammates. So it's pretty fun. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, there's this few teams, man, especially with y'all at Nashville. I know, like, say y'all are playing somebody, man. It's like I root for y'all, like if y'all because y'all are cool as shit, man. So it's like if y'all are
Hmm.
playing some random team, I'm rooting for you, bro. Like I'm rooting for y'all.
Oh, thank you.
I root for PBZ first and foremost, always. Like, and I'm rooting for PBZ A or B to win this tournament. I don't care which one of us win. I just want to I'm rooting for us
Yeah,
first. But if we got eliminated, guess what? Now we're rooting for somebody else. Like
for the next team. Yeah,
yeah, I want to see
exactly.
y'all win. I mean, just being I play on PBZ. Naturally, I want to see PBZ A and PBZ B in the finals. But if it doesn't work like that, and see
Mhm.
B and y'all in the finals, like I'm sorry, I'm still voting for PBZ B. But at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like I know that.
I probably in the near future you're gonna see our picture up there. Right near you guys.
Hey man, I
You
want
know,
to see that, man. I
on
want to see it
national
so
air.
bad.
It, I'm pretty sure it's coming
It
because
is.
our boys are getting better and better every time we play together, and we doing pretty good at it. We have the A and B group, and they're doing an amazing job. We're all doing trying our best, and you know we got Houdini with the clutch, Jason, we got Maddox, Lee. We got pretty good, very good players. Double tap, we all really good players, but we still need to practice a little bit more. And we're trying to do it, but
Mhm.
it's difficult to find teams over here in Nashville that actually want to practice. And plus, most of us got families, except me. I'm still single, so most of them got families. They got to take care of what they got to take care of, and I totally understand that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we don't.
Man, if we could make it to Nashville more, we'd be up there all the time to
I
practice
would.
with y'all.
I've made it no secret. I want to play for Nashville. I'd like PBZ to help represent Nashville. I would love that.
Hmm.
Um, but and that's with us, man. I mean, it's no secret. We don't have a Speaky B field here. We don't get to practice all that. I would love if
Yeah.
we had one here. I promise you, bro. That's all we would play. Like it is it. And
Oh, I'm sure.
if we had a field, we'd play so much. We would. I mean, we don't ever get
Burn
to
ourselves out
practice.
almost.
Yeah, we would burn our skills out. We'd have like, you know, football coaches be begging for our plays on what we're doing here with a whole book full of just stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
Because we'd play it so much. I know we would, but we had to drive, 2 hours away to come to y'all to play, and then get a little bit of time on a speed field. We love shot zone. For us, that been there, it is awesome. Ethan is running a mint business. Like I have no doubt that Shot Zone is
Yeah.
about to be a a light tower
Exploding.
for the East Coast. Like
Mhm.
he is about it's just gonna be blinking. Like he's doing big things with it.
Getting in
Yeah, and it's exciting for him. And at the same time, as much as I'm excited for him, I'm bummed for us
the.
because it's like, man, that's 4 hours from us. It's just like,
Oh
damn,
dang.
dude, like we can't catch a break over here in little old Paducah, man. Like we can't. We want
What?
one.
Where is it at? In Indiana or?
It's in Martinsville, Indiana. Yeah, it's 4 hours from us. So
Mm,
It's an
dang. It's
extra
out
like
for my
50 minutes
guys.
for me.
yeah, it's a little bit further
It was a
from.
drive.
Yeah, because Brady's in Tennessee. So
Oh dang. So yeah, pretty much the same time as my guys. Cause you got to drive to Paducah, don't you?
Yeah.
You
mm,
over there?
Last time
Mm,
I picked them up in Paducah, then drove all the way up there.
I
yeah,
got you.
and it's
It's worth the drive. It's just the drive.
yeah. That's what
Mhm.
sucks is that we can't do it on a pretty consistent basis. And we
I
don't
got you.
really have any big moves here going right now on a sense of saying, all right, well, here in Paducah, we'll have a Speed QB field, we'll have this. We don't have that right now. We don't. Um,
Yeah.
and it doesn't at the moment look like it's coming in the near future. We'd love to see an outdoor one, even it ain't got to be official Speed QB. You could throw,
Mhm.
smaller tournaments and stuff on an outdoor field here at ACS, but it's not a direction ACS is wanting to go for it. So
Yeah.
it's his business, his world. We'll play it. We'll play the field. We'll encourage people to come play with us. ACS is always going to be a field that we go to. Um,
Yeah.
but sometimes we want to represent. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, we play for PBZ. Like, we don't play for. We got a few sponsors and
Anybody
stuff,
else?
but we don't play for like a certain place. Like if that
Hmm.
makes sense, kind of thing. So, which is a bummer. Yeah, 4 hours is see, and that sucks
That's a
for just
lot.
little tournaments there. Well, what's
Hmm.
up, Houdini? I seen you in the messages, man, or in the comments.
Yeah, I hope the guys bring me something back from Shot Zone.
Well, they will bring you back
'Cause-
two EPMSs, so.
yeah.
I left the
Yeah, but
tags
that's
on
just fine.
these. I got these purple at the moment, so I still know they're mine until I give them away.
Mhm.
Um, and I
That's
went
fine.
ahead and burned my team name and my number with a soldering iron and my EPM ones. And I'm like,
I got you.
you cannot say that that's not my mag. Like, I'm anticipating maybe
Oh
dropping
yeah.
them and stuff for the tournament. And like,
Hmm.
nobody can get away with having that mag. And be like, no, that's Steve's mag.
I got you. Well, me, because when you told me about those mags, I was like, that would be actually pretty cool to have. Because if anybody from our team needs mags, like the EPM ones, they can use those. I don't care. That's completely fine. And I just had that mag just lying around. I'm like, maybe Steve wants it.
Yeah, no,
Now
I'll
the
definitely take
small
that
one.
mag quicker. Yeah, very quickly. Um,
Well, I gave it
You
to
see
you.
me
I gave it
throwing
to you, but
hands.
you
Somebody
already
stole a
have
mag.
yeah, see, and that's
it.
a comment I made too. Is these are great. These shorter ones, man, because they are they are a difference in the size
Hmm.
comparison there. So there's about 2 finger lengths difference. Um, I know it's hard to see. So about 2 finger lengths at least. Width, I'm sorry. Um, in it. So I mean, these are great for like pistols. Um,
Hmm.
but even playing with a rifle, man. I mean, 170 rounds, which is still kind of blowing my mind
That's
that
good, yeah.
PTS. If you hear me, how do they EPM ones making 200, but you only can put 120 in them? I'm just saying. Y'all are letting art guys down. The new ones that they're releasing is just. I'm disappointed. I really thought those were going to be 200 capacity. I'm disappointed.
Damn.
Yeah, Houdini
Hey,
said he
you
thinks
never
it's
know, man.
6 hours.
Probably can. Hmm.
It's for them.
Yeah, that's how I figured. I figured it'd
Yeah.
be close to that unless they kind of took a different kind of direction and made it about
I,
five
re-
and a half, but 6 hours.
I remember when me and Houdini went to Indiana. It took us a very long time. It took us like 6 hours just to get there.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
the
So yeah.
HK.
Yeah,
Hmm.
HTK, and I'm sure Caleb will give us the scoop when he has the information or anything like that, or even Harrison, when HTK is going to open up like that to that level to
And we'll
have
be
The indoor,
people.
there.
Yeah, I mean,
dude. The indoor was amazing.
if they do
I,
a
I
monthly
recommend it to
tournament,
anybody.
if they do a monthly tournament at HTK, I don't know how soon it would start. Like, and which is as long as they was switched different with Shot Zone because Shot Zone's so close. To have a tournament on the same weekend would be a bummer for both of them. But if it was
Hmm.
altered in different ways, I think, man, due time, that will be a serious kind of thing when you have both them fields
Hmm.
in this area. And I mean, we would like to see it. I mean, obviously, we want one here just because. But we've said it a million times. It's almost like a belt line. You can go straight from, you know, SS. I mean, you could go down to South, Miami, but Miami's way down there. But from SS to Nashville, Paducah,
Hmm.
HTK, Shot Zone, it's just a belt that goes right down. It's just like, why don't we just, if we could, put one more jump point, right in the middle between Nashville and HTK? Oh my gosh, it would be. Because you could have people from there
It would
come
be like a top,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, just kind of clash right in the middle, man. It's just a perfect
Hmm.
spot. Um, I hope we have it one day. I really do. I'm really
Hey, you
hoping.
never know what the future brings to airsoft.
It's the specs, man. But we try and do big things
Hmm.
here, but we can't. I mean, we're all can't. It doesn't matter what we all put together. We could never buy like an indoor building, man. Like
Hmm.
and that it would.
True, true.
It's out of our league. If we had the property and
We're small
situation,
fish now.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
small
I'm
fish now, but one day we'll become big fish.
I'm a tadpole in this pond. yeah, there's a lot that's gonna. I have no doubt that airsoft's gonna continue to expand.
Mhm.
Like I mean, it seems like it's getting. I mean, just I mean, I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay too much attention to it before, but it just seems like
Mhm.
it's just expanding more and more in the last. I mean, at least 2021. It seems like it's expanded a lot.
Oh yeah.
Um, I'm pumped for
I can't wait to
2022.
see what 2022 brings.
Man, I'm pumped for it. Just
Because there's
something, just I don't know what it is, man. I've been pumped
something
for it for
feels
that.
good,
It feels good. Like something about 2022 just
right?
feels good. It's just like, man, it just
I'm
sounds
telling you,
good.
man. In 2022, Praetorians are gonna be right up there. On that board. Our picture, and then PBZ right on the back.
Ah,
Right in the back.
I want
We'll
to see
photo
it,
bomb your
man.
picture.
As long as
Dude, that'll be so perfect.
as long as Nashville does its monthly thing, man, I'm pretty sure I can speak for the
Mhm.
at least A. I will speak for A. We'll be there every month, same as last
Cool.
year.
Cool.
Uh, to compete, to play, vibe out, and championship or winning it doesn't mean everything to us. I think we proved that in December.
Mhm.
It isn't. I mean,
Yeah.
we was at the final round. We was in the finals. We was going to play the championship round, and we just it it doesn't mean that much. We're just there to play.
Mhm.
An honorable game.
Yes. So
Exactly. Like we pretty much when we play SpeedQB against each other, we just play for fun and not only that, but for honor.
yeah,
We're trying to show that our team is good. That we're doing good with each other and trying to work with each other. And we're screaming at each other like a bunch of idiots on the field, but it's fun. It's
yeah.
fun because we learn how to play tactics and how to move back and forth and what we need to do and all that. So I love SpeedQB,
I do
but I
too.
also love playing open play too. It's
I gotta let my
something else.
I love all versions of airsoft.
Yes.
I had to let my cat in before she had a
Well,
panic attack, scratching at the door.
well, you haven't tried one, Brady. You haven't tried one game mode, so you haven't
What's
tried that yet. The Dino game.
I played the Dino game, but
I
I
want to say
wasn't a
we played
Dino.
it. I don't know when.
I played it.
I know it was a while back ago.
It was a long
Probably in
ago.
the beginning when I was
Yeah,
trying
like
to
the
breathe
OG, like
through
the
that-
first
through
video.
Yeah, when I was trying to breathe through the mask. Now I got two
Yeah, 'cause
friends
me
on
and
that.
Braden were Me and Braden and Mason were just running for our lives the whole time.
It's funny because
We
every
knew you
time
were
I
gunning
play
for
this
us.
thing, it's amazing.
We got some.
Oh, dude, I everybody. I wasn't playing. I was going after everybody.
Brady, I tell you what, we need to try to see if we can get the ref to play this weekend. Is that robbery game?
Who?
Oh, yeah. We
I
haven't
played
done
it
that
since
since
I
we
brought
came
this
up with that.
Yeah, we had a robbery game where we went in because we have a specific. I'm sorry. Ah, a special, a certain building called Bank. So we had some I don't know what they got in there now. They got a different box, but a few months ago I cut up a bunch of 2x4s and put them in a tub. So it was basically robbing a bank. You had to go in, kill the security guards. So you had two guys that were posted in. So you had to get into bank, kill them. They get out. They go to spawn. Collect as many bricks as you could of the blocks, put them in the bag, and then get that bag over there to Chinatown. So it was robbing the bank, but you couldn't get all of them in the bag at the same time. So you had to take more than one trip. And basically, after about 30 seconds of when the game started, we attack the bank. 30 seconds later, then they can go. Because naturally, the cops ain't going to show up to the bank unless they know you're there. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically you rob the bank, you go in, you kill the security guards. 30 seconds later, the police are coming. So you got to hurry up and get this and get out. So you had to fill the bag, take it to China, and get back. So whoever had the most amount of blocks wins the game. but it's a really
Oh,
fun
okay.
game. It's really really fun. Um, and we ain't played it in a while.
Yeah, when they play hostage in that at Nashville, that one I love that game mode. It's pretty fun because you get to shoot the ref, and every time I play it, I kind of figure out where they're taking the hostage. So I just camp and wait for them to
Mm.
come, and I shoot the hostage in the face. Use like two shots in the hands, two shots in the legs. Body shot is one kill, and face shot is one kill. And every time I played it, I got that hostage every time. And one time I just got him right in the middle of the face. He was hilarious.
Yeah, they we got one that we call VIP, but the idea is to get him out alive and take him back. Um,
That's, that's always a fast game too.
it is, and I
We always run that in like a minute or two.
yeah, I don't care
Dang.
for it much, but it's I don't know. There's just something about it I don't care for it much. I'd rather go in and shoot the hostage personally instead of having to get him out. Because then if you're running with him,
Yeah.
if you're shot, he can run back, kind of thing, and it's just a lot of chaos. This just goes on. I'd rather just infiltrate through the
Mhm.
through the building and then just kill him. Call him Bin Laden if you wanted to. Like, we're shooting on sight. Um, I'd rather do it like that. But yeah, that robbery.
Yeah, that's how it is with ours. With ours, he gets a handgun, and he doesn't have a handgun. Well, he's kind of screwed, and you have to touch him the entire time for him to move. So if you don't touch him, he will stand still. He will not move. So
Yeah,
you have to touch him so he can move.
yeah, we
It's
have.
kind of
You,
fun.
usually we'll do a live person. Like Max said last Sunday, we did had to rescue Santa. He was Santa, so we had to go in there and he had the Santa hat on and stuff like that. So you had to get him and get him out of there.
Mhm.
But sometimes we got this big dummy out there. It's like a punching bag kind of dummy thing. We got to pick it up and carry that
I
thing.
will. Hoodie.
Like what they have at CartCon.
Yeah.
But it don't weigh as much as the one at CartCon.
Yeah, dude. When was that? Like a week ago or 2 weeks ago? We were playing a National Airsoft, and they have this rolling chair just sitting over there for no reason, right? Well, my dumbass, I decided, I'm gonna get in the damn rolling chair with my handgun and just go around and start shooting people with it. And I'm just rolling, slowly rolling. And dude, I get in the middle of the field, and I'm still shooting people. They still haven't shot me. They finally get me. I roll back to spawn on the chair. Maddox comes. He gives me his gun, and he's like, "Okay, we're gonna push you, but you just need to start blasting everything. Doesn't matter who you see, except our teammate." And dude, I'm over there holding my gun, holding his gun. I'm over there like this. He's just, okay, we're gonna start rolling. They roll me all the way in the middle. I see one guy, I shoot him. I almost fall down with Maddox in my gun. And they just crack down laughing. And I'm like, okay, this was fun. But my camera didn't work. I was so mad, dude.
Dude, I've had
My
so many
camera was
incidents like
not
that.
working.
I get a good kill shot or something, and my camera's not on my head. So, because a lot of times I don't even record at ACS anymore. Like I've had so much
Yeah.
footage at ACS. So I'm just like last Sunday, I didn't turn it on at all. I didn't put it in my GoPro. I didn't run it. But sometimes it's kind of cool. I've done that even when I have recorded out there, just like not record because it's kind of just to be able to relax. Like don't worry about. I don't know, because I play different when I got a camera. I'm like, I know I need to get footage, so I'm a little bit more aggressive and stuff like that, like trying to get that shot. But sometimes it's nice to just not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not worry about it, kind of thing. Just play airsoft.
Yeah. Heck, me, the first time when I got my camera, my GoPro, it was the next week. I had a freaking lightsaber. I had two lightsabers. And I go to National Airsoft, and I'm like, man, I looked at Marcus. I'm like, hey, Marcus, can we do, Stickman? But let's turn the lights off so I can go inside the building and just turn that sucker on to red, just to see what happens. If they're gonna scatter or not. So Marcos was like, okay, but you'll have to wear, the ref stuff and all that. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And you don't have to hit them too hard. Man, that's no
Yeah.
problem. I'm not gonna, go smack the crap out of them.
Breaking.
So he's like, okay. So you're like, yeah, okay. So I told him, hey, if you want, you can turn the lights off. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So this dude just freaking turns the lights off. Just the ones in the middle are on. And when he turns the lights off, there's one area right over there by the window that if you go, it gets really dark. This was before they started changing the field. So it was really dark. There were like 5 or 6 guys over there. And I just walking there, I just turned my freaking lightsaber on. And hold on.
Trip them all the way out.
Dude, I just turned this sucker on like this. And you just see them scatter. And I'm like, yeah, you guys should have stayed because I would just want to scare the crap out of you guys. And it was so fun because you just see a guy with a lightsaber just running after people, hitting them with the lightsaber, and they just screaming their lungs out. And it was fun. I love that. Was one of my favorite things to do, and that was my very first video I ever, made on my GoPro. I think I still got the footage. I'm probably gonna upload it just for the heck of it.
Yeah, that's an Instagram.
I'll have to edit it a little bit. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so awesome. But I'll have to really get into it, and with this move, need to start putting everything together and getting everything together.
I need to post those pictures that Joker got of me. Got shots on him.
Yeah, I got a
Forgot about.
couple. I seen he shared the thing, so I shared the post with him. He got some. I'm sure he's gonna get all kinds of good footage or pictures and stuff.
Oh yeah.
From the tournament. I'm really hyped, man.
Oh yeah, Joker takes amazing pictures. From
Yeah,
what
he
I've
does.
seen.
He's really good. His angles are always great. Like where he takes it.
Mhm. Mhm.
It just gives it more lifelike. Like you're there, kind of thing.
Yes. Just like our guy, Pumbaa, when he takes pictures of us,
He does, man.
he
takes some great
gets
pictures.
such amazing angles, and I'm like, dude, how? Like my camera is good, but it's not that good, you
Yeah.
know. And you're just like bringing something out, like, holy crap! And I told him, man, I'm gonna start taking my camera, and when you're running on the field, I'm just gonna run after you with my camera, just start filming you, just to get some footage of you, from a third person view or pictures or anything, So I can have some too, but every time I forget to do it, and probably one of these days I'm just gonna grab my GoPro, just run after him, just filming him from a third-person view,
Yeah,
just so he can have make a cool video or something.
I was talking about the other day. I was like, man, I almost want to pay somebody just to like chase me, and just get pictures. I don't ever have pictures. I get some, but like video footage of just like third person stuff. Like I'm always the one. You used to always see my POV, but it'd be nice to have a different perspective just for some videos. I think it'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's always weird seeing yourself play from a third person point of view.
Yeah, it is. But to kind of add it to a video would be nice. But
yeah,
due time. I'm over anxious.
You can also see little
like-
mistakes that you're making.
What is it?
You can learn from it. You can also see like little mistakes you're making and stuff, and you can learn from those videos.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
improve on it.
There's a lot to it, but I think everybody likes to appreciate the good, seeing themselves, play. I mean, we all, like to play the game. It's got all anxious. I'm over here tearing this AG apart now.
Houdini said you seen Shot Zone tournament uh new field layout? Huh? They got a new field layout?
Yeah, for they change it every week.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I've seen it.
The one for Sunday. Yeah, I saw it. Now that's not the one
You
for
must
the
need to.
tournament. That's just for this weekend.
Huh.
Oh, no, we ain't gonna be there this weekend, so.
No,
I mean, we won't be there until
we
the
probably
15th.
won't. We won't be there till the 15th.
Unless teammates want to go down on the 14th and stay that night, I'm all for it.
I thought that was the plan to begin with.
I mean, if that's what we're doing, I mean, I haven't heard everybody say officially, like, hey, we're going down the 14th.
Yeah.
I know, don't hold me to it, but I want to say I read the message today that, I believe it was Damo that said it, that they was going down there early, I think Friday night. So, Damo from Lethal and Straight Airsoft. I know, Houdini and Pumbaa and all them and Jason are going Friday night or Friday morning, one or the other.
I think it's Friday morning or in the afternoon. They're going to leave.
So
We would just have to go after all of us get off work because most of us would have to work that Friday.
shoot, I'll take a vacation day.
Well, you're lucky. I would.
Watch, well, I know not everybody can. I get that, but that's what I do. So
She was like, I need some rest.
I don't know who everybody is driving, but super low. Sorry about that. It's kind of away from me at the moment. Maybe that'll fix. Tristan, if you happen to be watching, I don't know, maybe if you want to drive or anything, we'll ride together or something.
Make him drive his big
Make him
truck.
drive. Oh
Man,
God.
we wouldn't have no money left. We'd be both be broke by the time we put all the gas in that thing.
The tires might
Oh God.
blow out before we get there.
Yeah, and it would just, oh yeah, we
Hey.
would be, you'd feel the tingle and you wouldn't hear anything from them treads the whole way. Cause he got some big old treads on his tires, so.
We
Nice.
got those bald mugrats.
Pumbaa wants another bowling night.
Oh man.
Dude, so do I. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
We
I
saw a
think I
different
still got
side.
that video. Yeah, I think I still got that video of you,
And James?
you jumping in on you and James over there with the bowling. Too bad I didn't get the one that you guys got. You got the strike on it.
Yeah, we did that twice. That was
good
awesome. Yeah, he picked up the few of them, and I ended up picking up his spare right there in the middle, so it counted as a strike. It's like, man, that's perfect.
Yep.
That was so boss.
How long did y'all stay in that parking lot? Me and Braden left at like 1:30 and y'all were still there.
Probably 2 at least. Like we
Dude,
were
I
after
just
y'all left.
scared.
Cause I remember Blue and them. They're like, man, we gotta go home like tomorrow. We gotta get some sleep.
Well, heck, I
They wanted to do
figured
one.
everybody was talking. I was just like, man, I'm just gonna go in the van and just
Pass
fall
out.
asleep. And I was over there. I was out. Everybody was like, "Where's Constantine? We don't know where Constantine is." Then you guys came and started bugging me in the car. I don't like being woken up.
That was a great night, man. That was that whole
Oh,
day.
it was
great.
awesome. Mhm.
We need to have
Yeah,
another
blast.
after these too.
Yes. But we got to do it again in Indiana. We got to do it. We got to do it in Indiana again. By that lady, she was awesome. Just surprise her. Hey, we're back.
You got the wing jersey?
Here's for round. Here's for round 2.
Yeah. They literally gave us every boneless wing they had.
Yeah, they
Very true.
that whole event, man, was so much fun. I'd really like to do that again.
Oh yeah.
I really do. Speaking of which, we got Blue in here too. He was out there with us. What's up, Blue?
He said, "I remember those strikes." That's awesome. But yeah, probably gonna. I was thinking I'm buying a sniper rifle, just to come over there by you guys by ACS, just start shooting you guys from far.
There's a
When you
bunch of
guys are trying to hide.
I think the DMR guys end up doing a little bit better, but there are some snipers out there for sure.
Man, Casey can snipe you from across the map.
Yeah, that's facts.
Man.
Casey's sniper is so crazy. Like, I remember one time he let me shoot it like just before the game, and there was somebody on the other side of the field, and I just put like, I don't know, 4 dots on the scope above him. Shot, hit him in like the leg, and he was just like holding his leg. I was like, there is no way I just hit that guy.
That is awesome. I just want to shoot Steve right in the face with the sniper rifle. Just for the hell of it. Boom! Headshot!
Get wrecked, kid.
I'll scream at... I'll scream at him, but did you get that off camera? But yeah, Houdini. I agree with you about that, man. That shit was a blast. Like, pretty much every time the PBZ team or, any other team, all of us get together, we're just having a blast. We just enjoy talking to you guys, We're just enjoying talking to each other.
I agree. The vibes, man, it's always a blast, man. We just all get along.
Like, every time I go outside to the parking lot in Nashville, they are all talking just outside.
Yep. Especially the boys. The boys, when they're like, hey, we're going out for a smoke, and we're over there spending like 30, 40 minutes just talking about everything for just over there, just vibing with each other. And it's awesome.
I don't know what the deal is on our package. It's because it's 8:30 at night and it still says tonight. So,
it's probably running.
I told you it'd probably be tomorrow.
I don't doubt it's gonna end up turning into that. Like, bruh, I mean, whatever. It's not like it's really a big deal, but it's kind of the principle at this point. So, like, it's gonna be tomorrow. Update it and tell me tomorrow. You know what I mean? What did I just do there?
Steve's gonna be waiting at the door all day tomorrow.
No, I'm sleeping in a little bit.
He said, "Where's my package?"
I am sleeping in. I am gonna suck that up real quick because we got 50-hour work week next week. So I'm like,
oh dang,
oh, you're getting used to what I use. I do 50-hour weeks every week.
I'd hate to do it every week. I'd hate that. But
go in at 5, get off at 3:30.
Yeah, we're going in 6 to 4:30 on this one. So, but I'm cool with it, man, because I make pretty decent in overtime. So, I'm pretty excited about it. Lets me get and that check falls right when I go to shot zone too. So I'm like, yes,
nice.
Yes. Like,
pretty much you'll be able to spend some of it on the goodies from over there, huh?
Yeah, because I'm buying the new Speedsoft rig as soon as I get there. Like, that's like the first thing I'm getting from Ethan. So I'm pretty pumped about that. So it gives me a little bit of, I mean, just to have kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be too big. Like, I don't think that's gonna shrink. We went to Kentucky and y'all come to. Dude, we are at some point, man. We've said it like I promise you, at, I don't know how many, if it's going to be A or B, A and B, but I promise you, at some point, we will go compete at SS. PBZ will
Yeah.
be at SS in 2022, God willing. I'm just saying, but the plan
All right.
is,
It would be both. It would be both of us.
yeah,
It
there's
would
a
be both of
highly
us.
good chance it'd be both of us. Um, so I mean, we were coming down there to compete in the Speed QB, but we'd also play the
Steve QB.
indoor as well and stuff. So
It'd be the Steve QB.
yeah, Steve QB at Steve QB. No, I think he said
There's your
that's in like
thumbnail.
later in the year, like. But
Steve QB is going to Steve QB. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, I mean, dude, I can't tell you how many messages too. And I thought for a minute, dude, because I never heard of it.
Mhm.
And a lot of people were just messaging me and was just like, "Hey, man, you coming to SS?" You know, I'm like, "Nah, bruh. Like, what do you mean?" And started hitting me and showing me the Steve QB thing, and they're like, "Are you doing something at SS?" Like, I am nobody, bruh. So like, SS don't even know who the hell I am. Like, but it was just kind of funny, just the name. I was like, "This son of a bitch done took my name, bruh." Like, I was like, "That's my name." But apparently
That's
not.
my brain.
Apparently he's had it longer than I have. So I'm like, well, I didn't take the name. Like I didn't hear Steve QB and like, hey, I'm Steve. I'm gonna call myself. Nah, bruh. Like I never heard it there before. So I am completely innocent in having my name, and not to mention I'm not changing my name. I'm not. It wouldn't.
Nope.
It's too late, and I don't want to. I like my name. Like it's.
Steve,
I like.
It will
Steve was gonna hit him
be
with the
fun.
copyright.
Yeah. Like.
Yo,
Like I'm.
patent that shit.
Yeah, like straight up, dude. Like, but I'm an individual. That's an event. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
I wouldn't care. I'd take that to court. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, uh,
Nah, I don't think they're gonna do that to you.
nah,
It's
I
pretty,
don't
it's pretty
either.
much what's gonna happen. You go over there, you know, they'll be like, Steve QB is here, Steve QB. You
Yeah,
know,
Steve QB's
everybody
at
will be
Steve
screaming and
QB.
stuff.
Yeah, but I got.
Exactly. They'll probably make like a big event, you know, just for the fun of it. Start an event out of nowhere.
That'd be kind of cool. I'd feel extra special. Like I ain't nobody.
Hey, that would be awesome though. Hey, you somebody. You
No,
started.
bruh.
A
I am a
fun-
I am
you start-
I am a tadpole in a ocean. Like I am.
Hey, you started the podcast with all of us pretty much. You started the East Coast on Facebook, so pretty much you started to do good things for us,
Well, I
for
want to.
airsoft
I'm trying to
players,
get back.
that, you know,
This
helping everybody.
podcast was actually joked about a few times in our group and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
we was like, forget it, let's actually commit, let's do it, and then it kind of came about, and then mine's still so early. I think mine will do all right. It seems like it's already gonna do all right. Which I haven't. I don't want to say it yet, especially on this one, but I got a cool little announcement soon with that one. Um, I'm waiting on some things before I announce it. Um, Houdini owes me a neck shot. You
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
owe me a neck
Cut him in the
shot,
neck.
bro. But yeah, I mean, I want to see. I mean, cause It's no secret. I mean, I'll keep it real. Like, do I want to influence people to play airsoft? Hell yes.
Mhm.
Do I want
Yeah.
to do this like with YouTube? Hell yes. Like, so my channel, like, I would love to have 10,000 subscribers and like chat with a lot of people and then people and stuff like that. But like, I want to be the individual that like actually responds to every message. That actually does all those sorts of things. Like, I want to be that guy, and I'm still, bro. I'm at 600 and something. Like Houdini's got more than I do. I think Houdini's got me by 60, 70, something like that. But yeah, hell yeah, I want to see my YouTube channel grow. I want to do things like that, but man, I'm not doing it
Oh,
for anything other than like, dude, it's fruits of, it's blessings from what I'm putting in, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, hell, I've been making videos for 13 months and I'm still small. I want to.
Well, we all got to start from somewhere, you know.
Hell yeah, everybody had a star. I really did, bro. Real talk. When I started doing it, I was so nervous. I didn't think I'd get
Yeah,
100. Like, and I actually made a video. I was like, I hit 100, dude. I was like, I didn't see that coming.
that is still awesome though. That is
Yeah, those little
awesome.
accomplishments mean a lot. The hours I
Hmm.
spend behind the camera and behind my computer editing and stuff like that, like trying to make it entertaining. But my channel is about like I want you to watch the video, like some kind of
Hmm.
video I do, and it makes you want to go play airsoft. Like it just gets you pumped to
Oh
go
yeah.
play airsoft. Like that's the whole, the whole thing behind it. Like when you get done,
Take
you're like,
me when I
what is it?
yeah, take me when I started my Instagram. At first I was like, man, I'm not gonna get too many people. On my Instagram, I'm just a small little guy. Nobody's gonna care. And now I have about 200 followers, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
pretty cool. You know, and I'm gonna need to start posting even more now, just because of that.
yeah. It makes you want to. I'm
I'm
at,
probably gonna start.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
7 something, but I don't. Instagram's kind of a way of just like self representation of like whatever the hell it is you do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like fancy cars and you go to car shows, you put your cars on there. I mean, it's kind of like some people
Yep.
put their daily lives on it, but I'm like I don't do that. I don't post pictures of my wife. I don't post pictures of my kids. None of that. Like my Instagram is like strictly airsoft. Like, and I
Yep.
don't.
Yeah, I don't even have a personal Instagram.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't do that on Instagram. Now my Facebook, um, sometimes you'll see a picture of my wife or my kids or something like that, but genuinely it's more memes and airsoft. Like you just got to know me if you want to see those kind of things in my life.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I mean, not even all my team members have met like my wife, and barely any of them's met my kids. Or Esmond has. I mean, he sat right here. He comes
Yeah.
to my house. Like
Esmond's part of the family.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Esmond could eat dinner with me at any
He-
time.
He's like your brother, huh?
He is, man. Esmond is my dude, man. I've grown really close to Esmond since I started playing with him. I see him the
Hmm.
most. Esmond is my fucking dude, man. I will box somebody for Esmond quick. I
Yeah.
don't need to.
That's how I am with,
He's a
with my
big
boys
guy,
too.
but
If
I have
anybody,
no
if
doubt
anybody
that
gets towards
Esmond will
my
have my
boys,
back.
it's
He's a really good dude. Like Esmond is a
good.
really really cool dude.
But dude, that time when we went to the restaurant to where your wife works
Yeah,
over there, dude, that was some good food. That was some really good food. I want to come next time when they have everything stocked up and be like, yeah, I want this right here. I want it. I want to eat it.
I think.
I'm
Yeah,
sure it's gonna be delicious.
I don't remember what it was, but they was gonna be like shut down for a couple days. That's why they didn't have steaks and stuff. They went in
Oh,
and sold
okay.
that out, and I forgot what it was. Um, but yeah, but they got fire food. I mean, they get the number one
Oh yeah.
seafood restaurant here like the last 5 6 years. Like they're beasts. But they all well, not all of them, but the owner and like the head cook and a lot of the cooks come from the old place, which was Whaler's Catch, which
Mhm.
was like the place you went to when you was in Paducah. It was like right on the riverfront.
Mm.
Good seafood, Louisiana kind of feel to it, and um, when the owner of that passed away, then
Dude,
my father-in-law opened up his own restaurant, and the whole vibe from it just went straight to Strickland.
can you imagine having the restaurant that your father-in-law has in an airsoft field right near it? That would be crazy as hell because people will be like hungry. Man, let's go eat some food real quick right next door to this
Yeah,
airsoft field.
I,
like
That would be
I
awesome as
think there
hell.
is a field somewhere on the East Coast that has like a restaurant inside the building. Like for like the
That is
parents, like if their little kid is having like a rental and he's just out there having fun. There's a restaurant at the place, and there's a bar.
uh the parents just go for the bar. I'm sure, 100%. I think go play airsoft and give me a beer.
Yeah.
Then he said, "Good beer too." Yes, Houdini. I agree with you, man, on that one.
Yeah, y'all had them big cups. I saw
We're
that.
not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. Uh, yeah, and Steve over there, you're like, man, you guys a bunch.
Yeah,
You guys
y'all look like
start
you're
thinking right
Irish
away.
over there. Like y'all got these big old mugs, you know. And I was like, well, I was vibing with it. I was like, I love it. I said, drink up.
Like I'm just gonna drink my sweet tea.
Yeah, that's what I drink too. Like, I mean, but
I'm
I
gonna drink my
rarely
large
ever.
sweet tea.
I rarely drink alcohol. Like rarely. It's
Mm.
um. I just don't. I just don't. It's never been a fan of it like that. I mean, I will on like a hot summer day. I'm like, yeah, I want beer. I'll get half of that thing down. I'm like, oh no, I got a little head change. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. It sets me down real quick. Yeah, there was. Man, we got so many more memories to make, man. We really do.
Oh yeah. Hey, they're coming in the near future now for sure. And with everything that's going on right now, with every field and all that, we're probably gonna see more of each other during the events and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I have no
we'll
doubt
see.
that. Like I said, back to that 2022 is gonna be the blast, man. It's gonna be.
Dude, I'm pretty 2022 is probably gonna be where the channels are all gonna grow, like Houdini, Pumbaa, Straight,
Yes.
yours, the PBZ channels, everybody pretty much we're all gonna grow, and gonna be it's gonna be awesome for us too. But it's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah, but it's cool though, man, because it's you know
You'll
it
be
helps us
rewarded.
So much
grow
love.
over here. Like the more we bring attention to our individual selves, like I mean,
Hmm.
I know for like Houdini with his channel, like not only is he bringing attention to himself, but he brings attention to his entire team. I try to do that same
Yep.
thing on my channel. Like my channel is not just a strictly Steve. We're gonna leave PBZ out of it. Nah, bruh. I am representing PBZ all over my channel. I'm just like I'm part of
Oh
this team. Yes, I have my individual, like my solo kind of thing. Like sure, like um, which is cool. Everyone should have that. Not just known as just who's that on the play for a team, but like the individual. Um, every
yeah. Hmm.
one of us should have that. Uh,
Oh yeah.
but it's good that we all do that, man, and bring attention to our teams, to the community, the culture over here. And I mean, what comes down to it, man, a lot of us over here, we just generally have Southern hospitality. We want to help each other. We want to see each other thrive. I mean, it's hard to meet
Hmm.
an asshole in airsoft. There are some,
Yes,
but
there are some.
8 out of 10 of them generally good people, man. They just want to play airsoft. It's like
Hmm.
its own community. Um,
Yep.
and
Just like when you needed the what was it, the upper for your gun,
yeah, yeah,
and
you
you're like,
just
man, I would love to have an upper that is the same color as my gun. I'm like, I think I got one somewhere.
sure did.
I just looked and I'm like, here you go. I don't need it. It's just sitting right there in the parts department.
Yeah, and then all of us are like that, man. If we got parts we need or something, it's like if I got it, I'm
Um,
not using it. I'm like, I'll gladly give it to somebody. And expect your team is, and I give a lot of props on that one, man. Every one of y'all are like that too. Um, and man, if we got something y'all need, we will get it to you ASAP. But that's yeah, like I said, it's man, it's just part of it. We just get that Southern hospitality, man.
I agree with you on that one. Tough cough, nudge, nudge.
What was it?
He put something in the chat, Gary. In the YouTube chat.
Yeah, mine's not one to update on OBS much, and I don't have my phone open to watch it at the second.
Yeah,
I'm just on my
like I
phone.
got mine over here, and my phone is right down below it. I got two. I got my old phone and my other phone, so I got them right up top of each other. But yeah, I'm glad that when I gave that slide to Leo, I was like, man, I don't know if that slide is gonna work pretty good, but he loves it. I'm glad he loves that slide.
Yeah, it worked perfect for him.
Yeah, he was popular. A lot of people with that sucker that day. I saw him. Like, oh, I love this thing. It was just
Yeah,
taking people out left and right.
Esmond's a monster on airsoft field. Plus, he's scary as
Oh
hell
yeah.
running at people. This big dude running at
I
you with
still
a
remember.
binary trigger on.
Yeah,
When you see him run
I
with
still remember
cleats,
when.
it's a different kind of running.
Mm-hmm.
He's like
You guys
so much
remember,
faster with cleats on.
Oh yeah,
It's
but I do
ridiculous.
remember when I was playing. I was not playing, but I was a ref, and it was me and Pumbaa because our guys had something else to do, and we didn't play that tournament. It was just me and Pumbaa, and we were the refs, and he went around the field to the FRA crest and just demoed him in the back of the head. And I'm like, oh no, he
Oh,
did.
yeah. Where they at, bro?
I remember that. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was
no,
awesome.
he did not.
We went
And
nuts in
Pumbaa
that kill
got that on
box.
camera too. Oh yeah, you guys did awesome.
We got hype in that box.
Yeah.
That is not going to work. Shit.
No.
It's not going to work.
You just gotta make it work.
Together?
No, it's not going to work. That one will not work, that cylinder. I'm stuck with a blue cylinder.
You gotta jiggle it in.
But,
Jiggle that sucker in there.
What cylinder were you trying to use?
I got this one. So, this one is a 3/4 for the airflow. See that? It's 3/4. Now I have a short barrel, which really would push me more towards the half mark, where it should be. But I'm fixing the angle of engagement. So, being I'm fixing the angle of engagement, that's obviously going to push my, y'all know what AOE is. So, it's going to push this spacing here. So, basically, my head to my cylinder is going to be back just a little bit more, opposed to up here against the head, right? And this spacing is going to be here. So, when I do that, do you see where the hole's at? It puts it, I should have half. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So basically,
Yeah.
I'm losing this room. So this is now about my half. If that makes any sense at all. Because if I had one with a slot at the half, once I put my angle of engagement in, I wouldn't have much compression at all. It's almost like doing it like this.
Yeah.
There would be really no compression, like Tom U. So the black one will not work. Like, it's too big of a cutout right here. So I'm forced to use the blue that I don't really want to use for the cylinder. But it is what it is. I'll change it out when I put the other thing in later on. And yeah, I'm gonna shim this and stuff, and I may do. I don't know. Somebody said something about making a video for it, but I don't. That's a lot.
Go for it.
I'm gonna think I might have too many trial and errors to be making a video. I think I'm gonna be more just taking my time.
Oh man. Houdini didn't post he didn't post a new picture of his gun. He's got for the blue gun, he got a new Conqueror slide, and it looks so amazing.
Yeah, I've seen it. It is gorgeous.
You've seen it.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's super cool.
again, it's getting more and more gorgeous every time he updates it.
I'd be scared to use
And I
it.
just wanna. He let who was it? I think Alex. He let Alex use it, and he was like, "Dude, that's one of the best guns I ever used."
Oh, imagine,
Like,
man.
Houdini, I told him, you gotta let me use it one of these days. Like, I want to use it, and with the monk with the monk one,
The
the
M,
monk
M adapter.
adapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, that's his baby right there. That's a good gun.
Oh yeah. Uh, yeah, it's on Insta Houdini, but it's on what you call it? What what they called? I don't know the name of it. On your story mode.
Oh man, there's so
Yeah,
much.
he does an amazing job putting handguns together. Probably one next year, probably gonna let him do one of mine. 'Cause like I'm like you, Steve. You know, I like mine with black and silver, but my I like silver on mine too. You know, so
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
was.
two colors at all times.
Yeah, I'm more of the. I mean, I like accents of colors. Like, I mean, I do purple every once in a while with stuff. But genuinely, black is like my main. I mean,
Hmm.
that's. I mean, it's everyone. A lot of people run black, but I mean, I like black. Like,
That's why mine is all silver. Silver with a little bit of gold.
never been a fan of gold for some reason. I just never have.
This I bought the gold one because it was the only place I could find it, and it was all the way in California. So like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it. I didn't even know about LA Kappa Customs. I found it after I got the gun together. So,
Yeah.
but I love it.
Oh, that one's a lot shorter. So this one. Really, you gonna do me like that? I don't even see these chads yet. Bruh.
So how's it going with the gun?
Oh, slowly taking my
You lose any
time.
parts?
I'm about to work on the pinion and bevel gear for shimming, but I
Oh,
gotta find a screw that I've seemed to have lost.
uh-oh.
I have a million of them. It was a grip screw, but still, it's one of those like, really, really.
Oh, dude, I've had a few guns. My second gun that I ever bought was an Kilo ASL, and it was a good gun, but it was full on plastic. Wasn't too good, but it was good for how much I was playing there. And with the time, it just started breaking down, and I didn't want to put no more money in it to get it fixed. So I just took it apart. Still got some of the parts from it, screws, everything I can think of. I just put it in one box, and it's just sitting there now. It's only parts. Became a parts box. Hmm? Oh, Steve disappeared.
Huh?
I said Steve disappeared. I think he went to
Oh, I'm
grab
sorry.
himself.
I'm looking for my other
Oh,
screwdriver,
I got you.
and I
I
just
was
found
like, where did Steve go?
it was buried.
Hmm.
Man, some plastic things I don't know. I can deal with some like polymer. Like I can deal with the polymer like upper and stuff like that, or even
Hmm.
polymer lower. But I can't deal with like a polymer rail. You know what I mean? There's just some things that are like it's
Yeah.
got to be metal. Like just got to be metal. Uh, I mean, sometimes things are hidden. Hidden in something small like a plastic gun. I mean, it could turn out to be a beast, but it's man, I've said it many times, man. Sometimes airsoft isn't just about what it is; it's also about the looks of something. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
um,
looks is.
yeah,
Some people think looks are more important than performance.
that's truth. That is truth. Which is a shame too, because I mean, sleeper builds, especially like pistols. It's just like you get it unique,
Mhm.
of just simple. You didn't touch the outside of it, but the
Well,
inside and all that you can't see, is rocking. You know, so you walk out there and just like
just
got a
like
regular
this one.
TM, but it's actually new barrel in it, new hop, short strokes, solid nozzle. Is
Yep.
that what that is? You got that upgraded? Yeah. So that's just a
Yep. I
sleeper
got a
build,
little
like
bit.
upper.
Yep.
So, um,
Yep. I remember you giving it to me, and you're like, "Oh man, good luck." Like, okay, challenge accepted. I have parts at the house somewhere. I
it
just put it
works.
together. It actually shoots really really good. I use it on the. Hold on. Let me bring the other
Is that the
handgun
3D
over
printed
here.
slide?
No, that one actually broke because I put it on and it got so stuck that I couldn't move it no more. And when I moved it, the slide broke. So I was very mad that that sucker broke. I was
Oh, I
like,
bet.
no, it was such a nice slide. But when it broke, it pretty much broke my heart, and I was so mad.
That
But
was like the first one that Pop's ever tried. So I bet if he printed another one, he could get it a lot stronger.
Yeah,
I used this on this.
when I got it from him and stuff, we was looking over it when I got it on and everything. It was just like maybe some things to do different on it. Um, but genuinely, I was just like, it come out pretty good, like pretty damn good. Um, so I'm not against it at all.
See, that's an all black gun.
Yeah, see, I'm not one for magwells. I never liked them. Uh,
Oh,
I
these.
never, just never really grasped them, man. Like I don't know. It was just yet again something that's just a looks. What I prefer over what somebody else might,
Mhm.
kind of thing. I just never much for them.
Yeah, Houdini gave me a red one that I still have somewhere over there in my parts, and I'm like, man, I'm probably gonna put that on one of the guns that I'm gonna build in the future. It's probably gonna be like a red silver, or because I really like the silver look on guns, and it's beautiful finish on it. That's one of the things. But a red and silver that looks shiny, it would be so beautiful.
Ooh, that couldn't be more perfect right there. See, I don't know. I thought about doing. I don't know. I'm kind of my ARP 9. I was all right with making it more colorful. Um, I can't tell. I think that's the hand. Like yes. Um, the ARP 9, I was more into like trying to make it a little colorful, and stuff. But like,
Hmm.
I don't know, like my stock build for this one. I mean, mine's got like a honey badger feel to it. Like it just feels like
Hmm.
honey badger. But it's other than the carbon rail and the SSG1 stock that doesn't belong on this, but who cares? I mean, it looks good. Um, there's
Yeah.
no real colors to it. I've had purple on it. I had purple on it not too long ago on like the tracer and stuff like that, but now it's all back to black. Sometimes I'll touch little things and make it pop, but um, I don't know. It's just something about certain builds. You build it up different.
Hmm.
If that makes any sense. Like some TMs that you
Yep.
keep all black, and then somebody else's like Houdini's has got it black or blue and silver. It's just like it looks good.
Hmm.
Both
Yep.
both worlds look good.
For this one, I don't think you're gonna find any more slides anymore.
That slide is
But
slick.
yeah, and I had to wait 4 months for the sucker to come in, but I paid way more, way cheaper than any gun I ever purchased. Yes, it took me 4 months, but it's a wonderful toy, and it shoots fantastic. Never had problems with it.
I don't know. I don't know about building another TM for me. I don't know. I was on the hype train for a little bit, but now I'm just like, I
No.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start running Delilah more here soon, just to see how she's going to perform, and probably gonna use her in the tournaments too. Just sitting in the back trying to pop off people or something. Who knows?
Nah. Ooh, that's tight. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Times may change. Things may change.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get a gun too pretty. I don't want to like use it to scratch it or something. Like I
Right.
don't care
That's facts,
if I
dude.
scratch up my guns.
That's why my 4.3 looks like this. It's got marks on it and all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff. I don't care. It's
like some
this
people
is my
like
go-to handgun.
yeah.
Damn. It's still silent.
What are you trying to put in?
The bevel gear right now, I'm shimming it, and it's just like I'd have two
Oh,
millimeters on one side, one on the other side, and it's tight. Like, I'm just like, geez, I didn't even think it'd be touching yet. Um, so I may end up just with one and one, but it didn't really feel right in one direction. So
oh, and Steve, I didn't show you this one. This is this is the gun that my dad got me for my birthday. The John Wick handgun, the
yeah, the
replica
Combat
one.
Master, that one's a cool
Yup.
gun for real. I
It's
like it.
it's a beautiful gun, but I still need. I'm probably gonna upgrade it, or probably just gonna leave it the way it is. But I might have to change some internals on it. But it shoots fantastic though. It's an amazing gun to use. I recommend anybody that wants to really want to have fun with a gun. It's a good gun to have, but make sure you know which barrel you're getting because this barrel comes. I think it's two two of them combined into one, and you have to be very careful with it too. But it's a good gun to use. But now mine shoots full auto for some reason, and I don't like it.
I ain't no good.
No, because I was testing
Yeah,
it
there
at
was
the
some
house.
dude
And
at
I'm like,
ACS.
oh why?
There was a dude at ACS one time whose Casair was shooting full auto.
Dang.
Yeah, the with the Extreme 45s. Them things are. I can't tell on this. Well, I tell you what though, it is 2 hours in, and we are way past any topics. We're just talking, which is this is what this is all about. Is just vibing and talking.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and we still got people watching us. So that's pretty cool.
how many's still on here?
We got a 9, and we got Houdini in the
Hey,
chat. We got
Well, let's
Gary in
ask
the chat.
them. What y'all want us to do? Y'all want us to wrap it up? Y'all want to kind of kick it a
Yeah,
little longer? What y'all
tell us
want
in
to
the
do?
comments.
Leave me a comment and let me know. And we can wrap this thing up. Either way it goes, I'm gonna be a little distracted because I'm working on my little AEG. I've been excited about this thing, so I may be a little distracted, but I will
man, I don't
gladly.
even have my guns.
Yeah, you don't have any of them, do you?
No.
That's
Dang.
that's terrible. It really is.
They're at the for sale house.
For sale tech.
Houdini,
For sale customs. That's
Houdini,
what it
he
is.
said is that he's like, much love, guys. I'm at work. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Well, that's Houdini's down.
We got to bounce.
All right. We're gonna put one more on that. Shimming is a back
An
and
art.
forth. Yeah, it's a back and forth long process, but worth it.
You should ask
That's how you
Pops
get the
how he does
smooth,
it.
silent sounding gun.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have it silent. I would love to. I ain't got that many years of.
Experience.
No, I'm like. No, I can put them together. I'll put them together several times, but never with all these upgraded parts. So
Yeah.
that's new to me. Um, I bet that didn't work. But the back and forth kind of thing. Um, put something in, put the box back on, screw a couple screws in. Make sure it's tight. Um,
Yeah.
Trial and error.
yeah, that's it. And I mean, the more I do it, I'm willing to bet that I'd be able to do it a lot faster. Obviously, I mean that's. But just the whole.
You just take time and practice.
Yeah, but like no, like I think this many and this many will go in here at first, and this, and then actually be right a lot of the times, like just by experience. So, but I want it to be. I want it to be a good gun. Like I do. I want it to be a decent gun.
Mhm.
So. So I added one of those, and it's back to too tight. So. I don't know if I want to leave it out, but I think I am going to leave it out. The bevel gear is like the kind of crucial because I'm going to build off that one. So once
Mhm.
I have my bevel gear where I need it, then I'll put my spur gear in there and then kind of build that off a little bit and put my sector gear in and kind of build that off that. And so I need that first one to be crucial.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I can get away with removing that one and putting that one. So, what everybody else say? What's everybody talking about here? Wrap it up. Vibe on Discord. We're on
Yeah.
Discord.
That's what Gary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here.
He
Yeah,
said that.
that's a good idea. Y'all want to do that? I gotta do that. Besides, we're at 9 o'clock at night. Hey, man, all of y'all that are in here, there's only a few of y'all in here. I realize it's 7 at the moment now. Somebody just asked a question, of course. Right when I was saying goodbye. I build for inner barrel for a high kappa. I build for inner barrel for high kappa. If you're asking the best inner barrel for high kappa, I think PDIs are great.
Mhm.
PDI 01s are great barrels when it comes to a
That's
pistol.
what I heard too. But me, I used the Maple Leaf.
Yeah, the
I
old
use
Maple Leaf
those, and
setup.
they're pretty good. Like I have, where is it? In my 4.3, I got this one. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got the two barrels, I think it is, and I never had problems with it. I clean it every single weekend, and they're pretty good. You can actually buy an entire setup from Maple Leaf. I
Yeah.
think it's like $70 or $80, and you can just drop it in there, go on the field, and you're good to go. Just make sure every time you use it, check the screws on the Maple Leaf ones because the more you shoot, the more the screws vibrate and they will open up slowly. So just tighten back up or put Loctite on it.
Yeah.
If you're 100% sure that you're not gonna take it apart again, because they're very difficult to take apart once you put Loctite on it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I already tried.
Yeah, and if you don't do the setup for that, which is what he was just talking about, the Maple Leaf that comes with the bucking, the hop up, the barrel. all in one setup. So it's just kind of like a kit. You just go ahead and throw it in there. Boom, you're good to go. If you don't do that, get PDI is a great barrel. Airsoft Masterpiece makes a brass hop up. It's extremely strong. You ain't gonna worry about it breaking like your regular TM hop ups are usually made of like a cast iron, so they tend to break. So doing that with the hop up, put a maple leaf bucking. I stand behind maple leafs all day long when it comes to high kappas. Um,
Hmm.
Pink ones are good, blue ones are good. Um, Make sure if you shoot heavier BBs or you plan on shooting heavier BBs, like a 2.8 or a 3.0, maybe get a 360 wheel to install in it. It basically lets you get more hop. If you can't get enough hop, they have things like a little eye key that goes on the top of um, your actual, what is that called? I forgot what the name of it. But it's your pin that grabs
Um,
the wheel that's going to actually
yeah.
pull down your bucking. It's an eye key that you can stick there. It's a little bitty thing, but it helps you get even more press for your
Hold on.
bucking to really shoot better, to get the hop that you're looking for. Um, but Airsoft Masterpiece makes great stuff. Um, I definitely go to get them. LA Kappa Customs is the place to go. Like
Yeah,
he's got
they
everything you
have
need.
they pretty much have it in stock. And from what Steve was saying, is that little thing right there. I don't
Yeah,
know if you guys can see it. There's that little piece of metal that goes right in between. That makes your hop up go higher. I think
yeah,
it is,
it'll
or
help press
lower.
down the BB.
And it needs a fantastic thing to have on too, because I've been using it since I upgraded my handgun, and I love it.
Yeah.
I get headshots, I get pop shots, I get all kind of good shots, and it's a good thing to have.
Garen said 9 ball. But not 9 ball makes great everything, but 9 ball
Yes,
6.0
it is.
power barrel. I haven't used one of those specifically, but I'll get behind 9 ball all day. They make good frames as
Mm-hmm.
well. And if you're shooting, speaking of 9 ball, if you're shooting, whether you're shooting regular, TM mags like green gas or an adapter or whatever the case is, 9 ball has a seal right here. So this is a red seal. 9 ball makes one. It's a purple one, and to stick in here. And what it'll do is help get a better seal between this and the actual nozzle, and will jack up
Mm-hmm.
your FPS. Not a lot, but it helps just get a better seal. And
Oh,
and the best place to put them is, yeah, just
that one.
that one right there. Putting those in your adapter if you're using a mag adapter for M4, or just put them on all your
Mm-hmm.
mags. Like, trust me, just trust me.
Yep.
9 ball uh,
Yep.
seals, but all of that kind of goes within your whole shooting experience. So when you ask for the barrel, you kind of open Pandora's box of what you're going to want.
Oh
And
yeah.
obviously, a tighter board barrel is going to give you a little bit better FPS as well. So,
Yeah, me the way I got that one is I was playing on the field in Nashville, and one of the guys um, that was going over there on a daily basis, they were like, "Man, do you need an extra mag?" 'Cause I was just running mags all the time. I only had two of them. And he gave me an extra gas mag, and he was like, "Here you go. You can have this one." And I just looked at it. I didn't even know what it was at first. And then I put it in my tap adapter, and one of the guys from Victorian, they're like, "Hey, you know you have a 9 ball in there." I'm like, "What? What is that? I don't know what you're talking about." Then they explained it to me. I'm like, "Oh, that is awesome.
yeah,
I freaking love it now."
that's what I need.
And I've been using it ever since. I never changed it, and it's been quite some time. I had this is my second tap adapter. Had a tap, and now I have a primary, and probably next year I'm gonna get the monk one. I'm excited for that one because if I get the monk one, I'll be able to run both of these handguns in the tournament or just on open field because then I'll have both of them. The air efficiency is gonna suck though. that's, that's the only thing.
Couldn't see too well in there. I'm gonna go check my porch real quick for something that's probably not there, but I'm gonna go look.
I bet it's
Yeah, go for
not.
it.
Oh well, hey. If this question is answered real quick, I'll wait. Gas fishing.
Mm.
Well, hopefully that got your question. I think I'm about to jump on to the general. So PBZ, just general. This is the live that's streaming to YouTube. If you want to join us on Discord, PBZ server general. I think that's where I'm about to go. Brady might mess up to Constantine if he wants to. But for the record of the video, though, thank you always, Constantine, as coming on here with us. I really appreciate it. Always
Yeah,
cool just vibing with y'all. This one's been a little different
Heck
because
yeah.
we just chilling. It's kind of like sitting around a table with the homies, just talking.
Yep.
Uh,
Except
so
we don't have all the drinks we need, but I have mine.
no, we
Right,
don't. But any of y'all that want to, that are still listening or anything like that, I don't know what you are. So there's 8 of you in here. If you want to, on my channel tomorrow, if you have any interest, I have Coffee and Airsoft tomorrow. It's on my channel, not this channel. So we'll be having Tristan, a homie of mine that plays on the A team with me. He's going to be on there with me tomorrow. We're going to vibe out a little bit and probably do a little bit of this as well. We'll see. And next Monday, if y'all know Caleb, known as Predator, white dreads, super cool dude. He's gonna be on here with us Monday, or be on Coffee and Airsoft on my channel Monday. So most of y'all are watching probably already know this or know my channel, so it's not like but nonetheless, I'll beat it. Brady, you got anything to say?
No, I don't have nothing.
You're always a man with small amounts of sentences, but carry lots of wisdom.
Exactly.
Uh,
Rowan was asking, what was the Discord?
the disc.
I'm seeing it right
Wait, what do you ask?
now. What was the Discord where he can go in Discord?
PBZ
So that he can join us.
server. Here, real quick, I'll share the server link in the
Yeah, just put that in the link from now on.
Alright, I'm gonna stick it in the comments right there. So you should be able to
Voila. There.
click that and head into there if you want to and hang out with us. Until next time, though, we are out. Thank y'all for showing up with us, and we will actually see you next year. I know I'm hitting that cheesy line, but it'll be next year for the next podcast. Catch y'all then.